subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, just to give it that to YouTube and Google. For me, thank you.
Lives in fear of uncertainty, staying clear. And I can't help ask myself how much of that fear take the will and speak. It's been me before, and seems to have a way haunting masquerade. Lately, I can find eyes behind the wheel. And tomorrow brings, I'll be there. Open arms and open eyes, yeah. And tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there, yeah. So if I decide to live alone, just to be one of the high. Well, I choose world and go my own drive. Oh, oh, oh. There's too many before, and it seems to be the way. Everyone else gets around. Lately, I am looking to find where I drive myself. My light is found. And tomorrow brings, I'll be there. Open arms and open eyes, yeah. And tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you choose the world or I hold the wheel and drive? But tomorrow brings, I'll be there. Arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. Do 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 Are you all enjoying this video, right? You're enjoying this video. Look at this. Look at what we got going on here. That's me. That's me paragliding. That is last year. Gonna go and do that again, I think, soon, hopefully, with any luck. So, welcome. Welcome. How you doing, Roxanne?
Hey, broski, how you doing? How you doing?
Right. I'm flying high.
Yeah,
I'm flying
man.
high.
Yeah, I like that intro track, Incubus. That's one of my favorite tracks, that, man. You do a great cover of that. In fact, I actually prefer your cover than the original track now. Shout out to everyone in the chat room.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
You're
much.
more than welcome, bro. More than welcome. Yeah, man. Welcome to everyone in the chat room as
people,
well.
How many peoples we got? We've not got very many peoples, have we?
We've got
8
Zenith.
peoples.
We've got Zenith, we've got Jesse, we've got William, we've got Local Experimentalist, we've got Alfie Patchin as well in the chat room. And
Alfie.
We've got the signed out viewers as well. Shout out to the Texan crew. Shout out to Asita as well, giving us updates from Hyde Park. So sorry I couldn't be there with the gang.
Shout out
Hyde
to
Park.
Asita, man. Big shout out to Asita.
She's given me videos and stills as well, so we're going to be putting a highlight on that on the Really Woke show tonight at 9:30 p.m. GMT, right here on all three channels.
It'd be nice if we could actually get Asita on, wouldn't it? If we could get her on live.
I'm going to keep in contact with her and see what we can do for later on, bro. I'll see what we can do. Yeah, man. Yeah, and other than that, yeah.
Wait, do you know what? I reckon is Ricardo here?
Not yet. Right,
all right. I'll wait till Ricardo.
Hey, wait, we've hit double figures. I've got 10 on my screen. 10.
Nice.
10 by all
well, Zenith's here, so if Zenith's here, that first one, I know he likes to drive, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he also likes this one, and I really like this one. And the only reason I really know this one is because he asked me to learn it.
Yeah, shout out to Zenith, darling. Big hugs to
Sitting in the valley of your heart, the silent rises slowly as you walk, waking all the fears and all the thoughts left behind. The harvest of no food for you to eat, you cannot only meet till you see. I have seen the same, I know the shame in your defeat. I will hold on hope. I won't let you choke. I'm the new surrender. I find strength in pain. I will change my ways. Know my name is strong again. Desire other things to fill my time. You take what is yours and I'll take mine. And let me at the truth which will refresh my broken mind. So tie me to a post and rub my ears. I can see widows north and through my tears. And I'm a call despite my faults and despite my growing fears. I will hold on. I won't let you choke. I'm the next around your neck. I'll find strength in pain. I will change my ways. Know my name is gold again. So come out of your cave, looking on your hands. I see the world hanging upside down. You can understand dependence when you know the maker's land. So make your sirens call, saying all you want. Will not you what you have to say? 'Cause I need freedom now. I need to know how to live my life as it's meant to be. noose around your neck. I'll find strength in pain. I will change my ways. Know my name is gold again. Right.
And it won't play. Darn it.
Ding, ding, ding,
That was awesome, bro. That was awesome. Shout out to Zenith for suggesting that. Yep, shout out to Sita as well. She's just getting back in touch with me.
Big shout out, Sita.
She should be able to
Give me a
join us
shout if
later.
Ricardo gets in. Give me a shout if Ricardo
Will do.
arrives.
Will do. We've got requests coming in. Shout out to 2222 as well. Voynich in the chat room as
Come on
well.
in, James. What do you want? What after?
Zombie cranberries.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, I like that. Ooh. Love it. Love it. Everyone's loving that video of you on the idly biddly twine. Danging on the idly biddly twine. Zenith said, oh my goodness. Reverend Hull as well. Shout out to you. Thank you so much to everyone.
Slowly down and slowly taking violence causes silence through worry mistaken. Fantasy is stopping, is stop my family in your head, they are pretend with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns in your head, they are crying in your head, in your head. Zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Another brother's breaking, harness taking over. Violence causes silence. We must be mistaken. This is it, old thing since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. In your head, in your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. Hey, hey, what's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie.
I just apologise to my landlord and my neighbours for that.
Awesome job, bro. We've got another request from William Beacle.
Crikey. Was that a challenge? Was that a challenge? Yeah, let's make it sing song beat. That's all. Funny one.
No, everyone enjoyed that, man. Everyone enjoyed that. Shout out to the chat room. Shout out to the chat room. Thank you so much for all your kind words in the chat room. Really, really appreciate all the support in the chat room. Thank you so much. And for your requests as well. We've got another request from local experimentalist as well. So we've got William Beacle who wants Pearl Jam. Again, please, Rich. And local experimentalist wants Country Roads. Country Roads. Awesome
Nice
performance again from Voynich as well. Awesome performance. Solid. Absolutely solid.
I like Jesse. I like Jesse's. Anything, just play it loud.
Play it loud. Play it loud, Rich. Just play it loud. And Zenith loved that song as well. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. A nice one for 2222. Thought I'd have a change. And thank you for that request, my darling. Cheers. Shout out to you, my darling.
I seem to recognize the face.
It's not a very good copy. Let's try this one.
No worries.
I seem to recognize your face. Haunting, familiar yet can seem to please it. Can I find candle those lights you name? Lifetimes of catching up me. All these changes take place. I wish I'd seen the place. No one's taking hearts and thoughts fade away. Hearts and thoughts fade away. I swear I recognize breath. Memories like fingerprints, so easy. You will recall from that my farmer's not when they stuck upon the shelf. I changed, but not changing at all. Small town predicts my fate. Perhaps that's why no one wants to see. I just wanna scream hello. My God, it's been so long that I dreamed you'd return. But now here you are, here I am. My simple say fade away. My simple say fade away. My simple say fade away. I simple say fade away. Yeah, simple say fade away. I simple say fade away.
Hearts and thoughts they fade, fade away. Hearts and thoughts they fade away. Hearts and thoughts they fade away. There we go, there we go. I didn't mean to do this one, but hey, it's playing, isn't it?
Go for it, bro.
Don't you see about me? I'll be alone. Then you're with baby. Tell me the troubles and doubts. Give me everything inside and out, baby. Love is strange, really fun. Think of the tender things that we're working on. So change, pull us apart. When the light gets into your heart, baby, don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Will you stand above me? Look my way and never love me. Rain keeps falling, rain keeps falling. Down, 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 down. Will you recognize me? Call my name or walk on by. Rain keeps falling, rain keeps falling. Down, 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 down. Hey, 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 hey! Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Don't you try to pretend it's my feeling will win in the end. I'll hold on you or touch your defenses, vanity and security. Oh, don't you get above me. I'll be alone, dancing, you know it, baby. Going to take you apart. I'll put us back together and high, baby. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. As you walk on by, will you call my name? As you walk on by, will you call my name? Will you walk away? Will you walk away? Will you walk on by? Come on, call my name. Will you call my name? You ready? You gonna join in? Come on, others. And I say la la la. Come on. La 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 la. Now I'm come on name. When you walk out by and you call my name. Yeah, Rox.
Shout out Dr. LA 0206. Shout out to you. Hello, all. Thank you so much for joining us. Long time no see. And shout out to Reverend Hull as well. And shout out to Serious Truth, who said, sharing the stream now. Thank you. Thank you so much to everyone. And shout out to William Bickle as well. 7-year-old Isla heard our shout out. Thank you, Rox. No worries, William. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in to Double's digital busking today. Live from his home, as you all know, internationally, the leisure and tourism industry has been stopped. Press 1 in the chat room if the leisure and tourism, wherever you live retrospectively, is still at a standstill. That's press 1 if the leisure and tourism industry is at a standstill, and press 2 if everything's back up and running and tickety-boo wherever you live. Where Double is in the Canary Islands, he is a freelance musician, and he plays at venues which are currently closed as all of the tourism industry on the islands has come to a halt, which is pretty much the same internationally. So as I said, press 1 if you have not got any, a current tourism industry in your local area, and press 2 if everything's back and tickety-boo. The Naikas as well. Thank you, my darling, for tuning in. Great to see you too. And there's Zenith ABC Deadlock. Woo, woo, woo. Shout out to you. Ah, great. Dr. LA 0206, shout out to you. Everything's back. Tickety boo wherever you are. Shout out to you. Give us a shout. Let us know where you are. And yeah, this is what I love about the chat room. Everyone sharing their information. So yeah, let everyone else know what the situation is wherever you are retrospectively on the international plane. Yeah, Naika's Michigan government is still having some issues still. Thank you for sharing that with us, darling. And to all of you in the chat room, thank you for going back and forth and sharing what's going on. As you can see, what we've got playing on the side here is a video of Double paragliding. It's a great video, man. Great views. Great views. So we've got that on the side there while Double's playing. We wanted to give you some more visual chewing gum, as if Double playing live for you in his property is not enough visual chewing gum for you. We thought we'd give you some more visual chewing gum, as this was something that Double did last week. Hotels are opening up here in Myrtle Beach. Well, that's nice to know. That is nice to know. Sorry.
I didn't go paragliding last week. I went last year.
Oh, sorry, last week. Listen to me. What am I like? Dr. LA 0206 says hotels are opening here in Myrtle Beach. That's good to know. Thank you. That's great.
Right. Do you remember what I said?
Yeah.
About that song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that song.
No worries. You do that song.
I want to do that song.
Yeah. Are we all right with the video where it is? Yeah.
Yeah, just do what I said, innit?
Lovely.
We got this little thing sorted out, just for this song. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Because I've just seen where I am.
That's what I thought. Because we're coming down, Rich. We're coming down. We've already done it, so we have to just rejig that. Lovely. Thank you, Rich. Thanks for that, love. I couldn't do that bit from my side, you see. I couldn't do that.
I just need to make sure that she's a good girl. She's crazy about Elvis, those horses, and a boyfriend too. It's a long day living under a cedar. It's a freeway. It's running through the yard, and I'm a bad boy.
sir, I'm a bad boy. Your heart, I'm free, free falling. I'm free, free falling. Vampires walked into the valley, this down into the water. All bad boys stepping through the shadows, good girls, hurt on broken hearts. I'm free, free falling. I'm free, oh, oh, free falling, free falling now. I'm free falling now. I'm free falling now. I'm free falling now. Free falling now. Free falling now. Free falling now. Free falling. Mohammed, Rachel, name in the sky. I'm free fall. Out to nothing. Leave this world, this world for a while. I'm free, yeah, free falling. And I'm free, oh, free falling. I'm free, yeah, free falling. Oh, oh. I'm free, oh, free fall, free fall, free fall, free fall.
Shout out Cami. I see Cami in the chat room. Shout out my darling Cami.
Es Youth Music. Descárgala.
Yeah.
Big shout
Right,
out
now,
to
I just
everyone
remembered.
who's just joined as well, Rich. Loads of people joining in the chat room as well. Massive love for you in the chat
How you
room.
doing, guys?
Good morning
Thank you
to
very much
those
for
that are
joining us.
stateside as well, those that are in a different time zone, whether it's the morning, good afternoon, or good evening.
Good
It's the
morning. Good
afternoon.
morning to. Yeah, that was Cami, wasn't it? That was
Yes,
Cami
that's
came in and
Cami.
said morning.
Yes.
Because I always get confused about the name because it's Irish.
I know. Yeah, there's
Right.
and there's Christian as well, bro. Christian's there as well.
Christian, how you doing, man? Good to see
Yeah.
you. And we'll have to tell Ricardo that he'll have to go back and watch it, man.
Please,
I've
can
been
you
wanting
read
to
that
do
from
that
the
for ages,
Naikers,
you know.
please,
I've
bro?
been wanting.
Is that
Say
okay?
again.
Can you read that from the
Say that again.
Naikers? Is it okay if you read that from Naikers?
My sweet brothers. No, I can't. I'm too far away. Can you read
Oh,
it
I'm
out?
sorry. Yeah. She says, "My sweet brother singing to start my day is such a huge blessing and always sets the tone for me that day on the right foot with happiness in my heart. Thank you so much. Such kind
Listen,
words for you.
if there's a song, I'm going to do. I remember what was requested now, so I'm going to do it now. Hopefully, you like this song. No, it's not Countdown.
Big love to everyone in the chat room. Thank you for creating such a lovely vibe in the chat room today. These vibes are so desperately needed for so many people. Bit of sanity in a place called 9:30 a.m. in Denver.
arms and the shallow river. Life is older, older than the trees. Young mountains moving like the breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. Oh, West Virginia, yeah, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads are my memories. Gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to the border. Dark and dusty, rain on the sky. Misty tasted moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. Yes, Virginia, oh mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear a voice in the morning now she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been there yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. Who is Virginia? Mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, again. Country roads, yeah, take me home to the place I belong. Ooh, West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads.
Right.
You've got Zach singing too. You've got other people singing as well, bro. You've got people singing along with you, man. I love it. Dr. LA, round of applause from Dr. LA. Master of strings at work, says Christian. No worries.
Baby, please, the Lord, you don't really care for music, do ya? Goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, minor four, and a major lift, the baffled king, confusing, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to the kitchen chair. She broke your throne as she cut your hair. And on your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 Baby, never near before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. You used to live alone before I knew ya. I've seen your math flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 There was a time when you let me know what's really going on below. Never saw that on the video. Remember when I moved in you, the holy dove was moving too, and every breath we drew was hallelujah. 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 Maybe this got above, but all I've ever learned from love is how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. There's not a cry that you hear at night. There's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Thank you very much. Right.
Reverend says, damn you, now I've got to wipe away the tears before I go back to the grandkids' room. Blessings all. Reverend Hull, big love to you. And Voynich says, it always does it to me when it's played with soul. Well said, Voynich. Leonard Cohen, R.I.P. Rich, thank you. The world needs a little bit more of that. Cammy said, yeah, it would make the world a difference.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. In my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When broken-hearted people living at the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Yeah. Oh, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Yeah, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Yeah, let it be. Let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine on till tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be. Let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
I do love that song.
I do too. It's awesome. Awesome. Shout out to the
Any more
chat room.
requests?
Not anymore. Not anymore since I gave you the last one. Shout out to Doc Michael,
The last one?
Kemi, Naikas. Do any of you have any requests, my darlings? Rich is taking requests. The link to the tip jar is in the description. We are here taking requests. If Rich knows it, he'll go for it. He will be more than happy to go.
The night is cold, the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So don't stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me, by me. The sky that we look upon should tumble and fall. For the mountains should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So don't stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. So don't stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. Yeah. Stand by me. Wherever you're in trouble, just stand by me. Oh, just stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. Yeah. Stand by me.
I love it when the technology delays like that. It's not fair. It just goes round and round and round and round. I'm trying to make the applause come. Yay! Delayed technology. Yeah, shout out to Underground. We're going to be shining a light on that tonight on the Really Woke show as well.
Right, the next song is dedicated to Ricardo because he wasn't there for the last song, which was meant to be dedicated to Ricardo.
Yeah.
And he's still not here now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on with one of his favorite songs, With or Without You.
Love it.
See the stone set in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your side. No way
for you. Sad pen and twisted fate, a bit of nail she's me away. No way without you, with or without you, with or without you. Through the storm we reached the shore, you all that I want, and I'm waiting for you, with or without you. With or without you, oh, I can't live. With or without you, oh. Can you give yourself away? Can you give yourself away? And you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. Your hands outside, body moves, she got me away. Nothing to win and nothing left to lose. And you give yourself away. And you give yourself away. And you give, and you give, and you give yourself away. With or without you, with or without you, oh, I can't count. With or without you, oh, ooh, oh, with or without you, with or without you, oh, I can't tell. With or without you, with or without you. Many special people change in a land of living strange. Over you, getting high. So we walking down the hall, fenced in there the cabin boy. We'll be you when we're getting high. Someday you'll find me caught beneath the landslide, and a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you'll find me caught beneath the landslide, and a champagne supernova, champagne supernova in the sky. Capitan, that's why dream a dream she never dies.
eyes, wipe that tear away from your eyes. So you're walking down the hall faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Suddenly you would find me company the last night in a champagne supernova sky. Suddenly you would find me company the last night in a champagne supernova. Champagne supernova, 'cause people believe that they're going out for summer. But you and I will die. The world still spins around. We don't know why. Why? How many special people change? How many lives are living strange? Here we are, we were getting on. So we walking down the hall faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me company that side in a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me company the left side in a champagne supernova. Champagne supernova, 'cause people believe that they're going out for summer. But you and I, we live and die. The world still spins around. We don't know why. Why? Many special people change. Many lives are living strange. We were getting high. 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 We were getting high.
Beautiful, brother. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Hey, we might as well do this one, and me. Just for all the Oasis lovers.
Today's come to the day of so back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you can do. I feel anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat the weather's on the street, fire in your heart is out. Now I'm sure you've had it up before, but you never really had it out. I feel anybody feels the way I do about you now, yeah. No roads we have to go winding. No lights and beats there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you. Know how. Because maybe you'll be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder. Today was gonna be the day, oh, I'll never throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized you never do. I feel everybody feels the way I do about you now. No roads you lead to there are winding. No lights that way blinding. Yes, there are many things that I would like to say to you. Don't know how. Said maybe God be the one who saves me. And after all, you're my wonder. Yeah. Said maybe God be the one who saves me. After all, you're my wonder. Said maybe, yeah. So you can be the one to save me. You're the one that saves me. Yeah, yeah. So you can be the one that saves me.
We've got some requests. We've got some requests.
Okay. Here we go.
All right, so we got Giggy for Truth has asked, could you play Faithfully by Journey? It's quite a nice song, that.
Didn't hear that one, I'm sorry.
All right, we'll work on that one. Voynich has said, could you play anything by Tom Waits or Moloko?
I wish. Tom Waits, I wish. I wish, man. Chocolate Jesus. Oh, what a song. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it justice. And Moloko would be something like, no, I'm thinking of more Chiba. I don't know any Moloko. Sorry, man.
No worries. We're liking that side video as well. We're liking some of your footage that you've got there of Tenerife. It's nice seeing that as well. Cheers for that, bro. Shout out to everyone in the
All
chat.
of this video that's playing now I took all with my zoom lens from the beach. This isn't drone footage now. This is from the beach.
Cool.
Can't remember which zoom. It's not the zoom that I've got now.
No.
It was it's the other one that broke.
Nice.
But anyway, since this surfing one's playing.
Carry on, Rich. Carry on. And we will be back on your screens at 9:30 p.m. GMT on all 3 channels. 007, and
Sitting in the morning sun, soon the I'm watching the ships roll in, and I watch them move in. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay. Oh, 'cause I've got my friends to live for. This thing's gonna come my way. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay, watching the surfers just roll away. Woo! I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing's gonna change. Everything still remains the same. Back in you, don't you. So I guess I'll remain the same. I'm the same nearest to my bones. And this won't leave me alone. No, 'cause 1,000 miles I roll just to make this time home. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Beautiful, Rich. Beautiful. Oh, we've got a double request. We've got a double request. Rich, while you were playing that, we had some requests come in. We had them coming in thick and fast, thick and fast. We've had 2 requests for Pixies and Neil Young.
Hey?
I second that. Pixies, Neil Young.
I don't know that song. I've only got one Neil Young song.
Go for it.
That's Harvest Moon.
Reverend Hull's asking for Neil Young as well. We've got a couple of people requesting Neil Young. So if you know a Neil Young track and you're happy to do that for us, my darling, that would be awesome. Awesome. We've also had other requests as well, which I'm more than happy to let you know as well, if you want. Alfie's made a request. Dr. LA's made a request as well.
Come a little closer, you have to say. Just think you're sleeping, fearless that way. There's a full horizon dancing in the light. We know how the music's playing low. I feel because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. All this love is true. When we were strangers, I watched you fall. When we were lovers, oh, I loved you with all my heart. But now it's getting late. The memories I wanna celebrate. Ooh, see it's Saturday night. Because I'm still in love with you. I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. All this heart is blue. Yeah. I'm still in love with you. Yeah, I wanna see you dance again. Because I'm still in love with you. All this love is smooth.
Unbelievable. Ah. Do you know what? I'm going to do something I don't really do. We're going to go full screen. With this. And we're going to chat for a sec with Roxanne. We'll just chat through.
Yeah.
Just have a little chat for a sec.
Love it. Shout out to the
Just wanna
gorgeous
roll
Dolly Daydream in the chat room. Shout out to all the lovely ladies.
Oh, brilliant.
in the
Dolly's
chat
here,
room.
is she?
Gorgeous girl.
Dolly,
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Good to see you.
Yeah, she says our
Trying
day
to raise
is
the
coming,
college,
everybody.
trying to raise the vibes with the
That's
cool,
it.
you know, images. This is, well, we all know this is Tenerife Beach. This was last year, though.
Love it. She said, our day is coming. Big love to you all and all in the chat room there as well. Where we go one, we go all. Big shout out to you, my darling. And to Giggy for truth. We do not consent. Hashtag we do not consent. And Doc Michael, hashtag where we go one, we go all. Alfie saying great to see everybody in the chat room as well. Sharing the group chat link as well. Doc Michael, Voynich as well. And yeah. Dolly saying the schools are ringing her about going back. She's got little legs in primary school. And to all of you that have, I don't know who I'm talking about, that's Dolly Daydream. She's in the chat. She's got a YouTube channel, makes content as well. So give her a sub, hit the notification bell so that you are notified the next time the gorgeous girlie goes live. Okay? Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Ergo, I am in the chat room as well. Lovely to see you too. Thank you so much for joining us. Brian Stavely in the chat room. You the best, baby. You the best. Shout out to Brian Stavely in the chat room. Shout out to you, my darling. Yeah, shout out to Zenith as well. Still there in the chat room. Big love to you. Great to see you still in the chat room. Dr. LA there as well. Reverend Hull. And further up the list, I don't want to miss anybody out. I'm going to go back down to the bottom of the list as well. I want to make sure we've caught everybody. Yeah, shout out to Dolly for that. Indeedy. Yep, that's what I'm about to do after the gig as well. Popping tea on foot kids, feeding kids, doing mummy mode, as you do. Taking dog for a walk. I don't know why that accent comes out of me sometimes. Yeah, shout out to the chat room. Liking them vibes in the background. That's another one of Double's tracks there. Gotta love that. You gotta love that. That's great. The silent majority, shout out to you, all of the anons, all of you that are watching, that aren't signed in, that don't have a Google account, but you're trying. Wait, got one. Ooh, the chart is in the description. The link chat is in the description. Go through over to that PayPal, pop your donation to that, and make sure that donation gets to double as quick as possible. Shout out to all of you that massive thanks to the noses. It is, isn't it? Views are absolutely breathtaking. Literally, those views are like on his doorstep. Cheers to that, Alfie. Thank you, Doc. Cheers, boy, Lutch as well. Massive thank you. I see you. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Vertex for mixing this.
Shout out to Vertex for the mix on this. Nicely done. Nicely done. Long live Krista.
Do you know what? I'm joking. I can't sing that bloody song. I just remembered. It's too high. This is the one that I'm looking for.
I wanna run, I wanna hide, I wanna tear down the walls that hold me inside. I wanna reach out and touch the flame where the streets have no name. Oh, I wanna feel sunlight on my face. I see the dust love disappear without a trace. I wanna take shelter from the poison rain where the streets have no name. Oh, where the streets have no name. Where the streets have no name. We're still building and burning down low. Burning down low. And when I go there with you. All I can do. Cities and flood. Our love turned to rust. We beat and blown by the wind, trampled in dust. I show you a place, I am a desert plain. You where the streets have no name. Oh, where the streets have no name. Where the streets have no name. We're still building and burning down low. Burning down low. And when I go there with you. All I can do, I love to trust. We beat a young by the wind, young by the wind. And love, see I love to trust. We beat a young by the wind, young by the wind. Oh, when I go there with you. All I can do.
Requests are flying in. They're flying in, bro.
Sorry, I'm not doing it for ages.
Requests are flying in. Shout out to everyone in the chat room. Shout out to Zenith. I think I know what tracks you're talking about, you know. Exciting. I'm loving these vibes you're giving us today. It's making my head come around, bro. Thank you.
Sorry, hang on.
All right. No, sorry. We got visual chewing gum, bro. Coffee Paul, we've got 3 channels simultaneously streaming. Roxanne, the Global Flyer, the Really Woke, and 007's chat. So depending on what chat you're in, there may be more people or less people. I've got all 3 chat rooms in front of me right now. So yeah, you can only see the Really Woke chat because you're in the Really Woke chat room. So depending on what chat room you're in, you're going to see Globebusters, shout out to you, Doc Michael, you're going to see the Naikas, Zenith. So yeah, shout out to Paul for that. And in case anyone else is baffled, that's what's going on there. All right.
All right, let's start that again. You can all tell what it is already.
The night is long, night is yours alone. You show you had enough of this life. Hold on to that you see gone. Everybody cries. Everybody hurts. Sometimes everything is wrong. Never sound the same along when your days like low. Hold on, think like letting go. If you think you got too much of this life, hang on. Everybody hurts to get food in your food. Everybody hurts to do your hand. Oh, 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 oh. To do your hand. Feel like you're alone. No, 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 not alone. If you're on your own in this life, the days and nights so long. And you think you had too much of this life to hang on. Everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody cries. Everybody hurts. Sometimes everybody hurts. Sometimes. So hold Now you
Shout out to all the requesters in the chat room. I see you. I am writing them down, my darlings. Even if we don't get enough time, I got them written down.
Go on.
Huh?
Go on.
Oh, yeah. So Dr. LA was asking for a David Bowie track. Major Tom, is it? Major Tom?
Hey, what's that?
David Bowie. Is it Space Odyssey or Major Tom?
Ground control to Major Tom. That one.
Yeah. Shout out to Dr. LA. I've got your requests as well, Zenith. I've got all of them. Zenith was asking for a Seal track, A Kiss from a Rose. We've got a nod there, Zenith. I've got a nod.
Never done it before. Never.
Wow.
So this will be a laugh.
Wow. Oh, I love it. Thanks, bro. This is great. Thank you to everyone that's requesting as well. Thank
ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You really make me pay. And the papers want to know whose shirt to wear. Now it's time to leave the caption if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door. And I'm floating in a most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. Here I am, in a tin can, far from good. Planet is blue, there's nothing I can do. I don't know this bit. Few miles, I'm feeling very still. I think my spaceship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. Told to Major Tom, Circus said something wrong. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Yeah, see, I don't know any of this. Far above the moon. Yeah, alright, mate. Far above the moon, you wish, innit? Planet Earth is blue. There's nothing I can do, cause the Earth isn't a globe. And
Nice.
this never really happened. But David Bowie's got a very different imagination. Houston, we have a problem. We never left Earth.
Awesome. We've also had, as I said, a request from Zenith as well, about Seal, A Kiss from a Rose.
Yes.
Are you okay with doing that? Awesome. Yeah, everyone said, and considering you didn't know that, what? You didn't know that? You've not done that track before that you just performed, no?
Never.
Bob said,
I've never
considering you have like not done that before, amazing. He's like, he's never done that before, yeah? All right, amazing. All right, good one, Double. Nice one. Yeah, shout out to Bob. A Kiss from a Rose is an awesome Seal song. It is. Have you done that before?
Kiss from a Rose. It's all gonna be all down to if it's here. It used to be.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be being child, no on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Hope remains a drop that's a high and not the peel. Did you know that when it goes, you shine can be seen. Baby, I feel to kiss my rose on the grave. Ooh, I'll give you the stranger feels, yeah. Now that your roses in bloom, like it's the bloom on the grave. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You mean my power, my pleasure, my faith, baby. To me, you're like a fortune that I can't deny. Won't you tell me it's in every way? Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I can bring you to kiss my rose on the grave. Ooh, the power giving you the stranger feels, yeah. Now that you roses in bloom, like it's the bloom on the grave. I did just by the rose of the grave. I've been kissed by the rose of the grave. And if I should forward all down the way, I've been kissed by the rose of the grave. There is so much a man can tell, so much he can say. You made my power, my pleasure, my faith, baby. To me, you're like a golden ocean that I can't deny. Won't you tell me it's in every way? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I can bring you to a kiss for the rose on the day. Ooh, if I were giving you the stranger feels, yeah. Now that your roses in bloom, like it's the bloom on the grave. I can bring you to a kiss for the rose on the grave. I will give you the stranger feels, yeah. Now that your roses in bloom, like it's the bloom on the grave.
Do you have more requests, bro?
Go on then.
Okay. So, do you remember Huey Lewis and the News? You know the one, The Power of Love? Stuck with You, If This Is It? They had like some big tracks. They were some of the tracks that were used in the Back to the Future movie as well. The Power of Love. Do you remember that one?
Power of love. It's a power of love.
Yeah, that was a cool one. Really
Yeah,
cool one.
I need to work on them if I'm going to do them.
No worries, no worries, no worries. We've also got Alfie. He's got a suggestion, request. Nickelback, Too Bad.
I can do. There's two Nickelback songs I can do.
Flipping brilliant, Rich. Getting loads of applause in the chat room. Everyone's been really loving that.
Never made as a wise man. I couldn't cut his opponent steel. Tied down like a blind man. Sick as I let a sense of feeling. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Not like you. Sorry, words belong to different story. This time I'm mistaken for a new heart worth breaking. I've been burned, I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. These 5 words in my head, damn, I really haven't fun yet. Yeah, 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 no, no, yeah, 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 no, no, like you didn't know that. 700 on a swear I still do. Must have been so bad. Cause if I'm looking this must have killed you. And this is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Not like you, she's sorry. What's been a lot of different story. Let's time I'm mistaken for a new heart worth breaking. I've been wrong, I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. These 5 words to my head, damn, I really haven't fun yet. Yeah, 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 no, no, yeah, 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 no, no, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, no, yeah, 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 no, no. Never made as a wise man, couldn't cause a point steam. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. Not like you. Sorry, once we love different story. That's how I'm mistaken. Boy, your heart was breaking. I've been wrong, I've been down to the bottom of every bottle. These 5 words in my head, see how they having fun, yeah, 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 having fun, yeah, yeah, yeah. Are we having fun yet? Yeah, yeah. Are we having fun yet? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Do you know one called? I'm just wondering if that is the track Silent Lucidity. No? Have I got that right? Have I got that wrong?
I'm afraid I don't. But I do
Probably
know.
got it wrong, you know. I'm just reading the chat room there. Sorry.
I do know this one.
Do stagnant line clubs and they're feeling at the bottom of the night. Never gonna win this life, pass and turn around. Right who you want to be. I want a brand new house on an episode of Chris. Bathroom, I can play baseball with. King size south, feeling up with 10 plus me. Need a credit card, it's got no limit, and a big black jet with a bedroom in it. Gonna join a mile high club with 37,000 feet. I want a new tour bus full of old guitars, my own style on Hollywood Boulevard. So in between cheer and jeans, team is fine for me. I'm gonna trade this life for fortune, fame, even cut my hair and change my name. 'Cause I just wanna be big rock star, in the top as a top 15, dollars still just gone easy and drugs gone cheap. I see skinny cause you just won't keep down. Hey, out in the coolest bars in the VIP with the movie stars. Your niggas got a wild feel. Every playboy funny with a bleach blonde hair and a hey, yo, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. I wanna be great. Appetizers high. Ain't bodyguards enough to beat up houses. I'm a couple of the guys. I keep my meals free. I'm gonna dress my ass with the latest fashion. Gonna grab door key to the Playboy mask. Gonna get a centerfold, nuts to blow my money for me. I'm gonna trade this life for fortune, fame. Even cut my hair and change my name. 'Cause we all just wanna be big white stuff in the hilltop houses, driving 15 cars. Gas gone easy and the drugs gone cheap. 14th Street, cause we just can't be animal. Down at the cruise boats in the VIP movie stars. Every deal so niggas gonna wind up here. Every playboy funny with a beach blonde hair and a I'm in the rooms in the list. She married decent sweet. Bet you anything with an evil smile. Everybody's got a drug dealer on street style. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. Sing these songs that I found the sense is gonna pop my pill. I'm a build dispenser, getting washed up, singing right before my song. Singing every night so I don't get them wrong. We all just wanna be big rock stars, living hilltop houses, driving 15 cars. Girls come easy and the drugs come cheap. Boys stay skinny cause you just won't be able to hang out in the coolest bars in the VIP movie stars. Just those niggas gonna wind there. Every big boy funny with a big hair and a high down in the bottom. To the legendary days who's you. Get you anything with an evil smile. Every guy's got a drug dealer on speed dial. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, I wanna be a rock star.
You what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you because of the applause just absolutely drowning you out, Rich. Sorry. Right, now everyone's being quiet. I can hear you. Did you say you're off to get a beverage? Can you stick the kettle on for me, please?
No, I just thinking this is the last bit. I've got oh, crap. Yeah, this is the last bit of water.
Okay. We've got a beverage there. Get yourself something to wet your whistle with. Whacking your whistle. Oh, sorry. Don't want to leave you out. Hello. Hi.
Got any water?
Ah,
This is the last of my water.
the last of your water. Bravo from the chat room. Revel, Alfie Patchin, the Naikas, Cami, Dusty Nuggets, Giggy, the Truth as well. Alfie Patching and Maggie Ray and Doc Michael as well. Alfie loving that big time. And further up, we've got Reverend Hull there as well. Ergo. Any Cat Stevens? Do you know any Cat Stevens? Don't you know any? You like that, Doc? It was. The applause was absolutely drowning him out. Couldn't hear him over the noise of all of you in the chat room making so much noise, giving him such a round of applause. Shout out to Naikas as well. Big love to you. Hello, Phil Jones as
It's not time to make a change. Just relax and take it easy. You're still young, it's your fault. There's so much yet to know. Find a girl and settle down. If you want to, you can marry me. I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now. I know it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. Take your time and think a lot. Think of everything you've got now. You'll still be here tomorrow, but your dreams ain't done. How can I try to explain when I do return away again? This has always been the same old story. Oh, the moment I could talk, I was harder to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. It's not time to make a change. Just sit down, take it slowly. It's your young, it's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl and settle down. If you want to, you can marry. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy. All the times that I've cried, keeping all the things I knew inside, but it's hard. It's harder to ignore it. If they were right, I'd agree. But it's them, they know, not me. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go.
That's Cat Stevens, I believe.
Everyone was loving that.
We have
Everyone was
another one. Oh, have we? What's that? It's been 2 hours, isn't it?
2 hours and almost 10 minutes.
Don't time just fly by when you're having fun, eh?
Well said, bro. Shout out to Dusty Nuggets, Doc Michael, Underground, Alfie, Cami, and also to Revel as well, Doc Michael, James, Giggy for Truth, Naika's Phil Jones as well. Lovely to see you all in the chat room. Maggie Ray as well. Ergo, I am fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Thanks, man.
Stop the train and down your street again. Past your door, you don't live here anymore. Since you've been there, now you disappear somewhere. Outer space, found some better place, and I miss you. Like the distance is the rain, I miss you. Oh, like the distance is the rain, to be there. Always were 2 steps ahead. Everyone walk behind the new one. Get at your voice. I can almost hear you shout down to me, where I always used to be. I miss you, like the distance is the rain. I miss you, oh, like the distance is the rain. Back on the train, I'll come again. I confess, hanging around your old dress. Is that you? Nothing since you knew. Long, but I kept on and I miss you. Like the distance is the rain, I miss you. Yeah. Like the distance is the rain. Step off the train, walking down your street again. Past your door, 'cause you don't live there anymore. It's years since you've been there. Now you disappeared somewhere, outer space. You found some better place, and I miss you. Like the distance feels the rain, I miss you. Yeah, like the distance feels the rain, I miss you. I miss you. Yeah, distance feels the rain. Distance feels the rain.
I'm just going to see if there's a video left to play. Oh, look at that. That's what on the last one anyway. Right. Well, should we do one more song?
Yeah, one more. Let's do one more. Encore, encore, encore. We've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're going to be back on your screens at 9:30 p.m. GMT on all 3 channels, Roxanne 007s and the Really Woke Show channel. 3 channels, remember that. Shout out to all of you, and Gigi in the chat room. Thank you for putting me right. Doc Michael, Red Eye Jedi, Jesse, Dusty Nuggets, and Alfie as well. Cami. Request. I'm going to write that down. We'll probably do that next time, Cami. I'm just going to get that written down. Shower the People, James.
What is it?
Shower the People by James Taylor.
Oh, crikey, don't know that. Don't know that.
Don't worry, I'm writing it down. Don't worry.
I'd have to learn that.
I got it, man. I got it. Yeah, agreed that.
Right.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. I can buy 15 cents out there. If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. I can buy where you won't take it from me. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can go it another day. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Tell me why everything turned around. I can love, I can love's all you wanna know. If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. Oh Lord, if things waiting for you, you can go your own way. Go your own way. You can go it another day. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You can go it another day. Not a lonely day. You can go your own way. Yeah. Go your own way. You can go it another day. Thank you very much, guys. This is the last song of the day. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow. If you're up for it, do you want to see me again tomorrow? Press 1 if you want to see this again tomorrow. Don't forget, this is digital musky. Tip jar is in the prescription. You can go your own way. Yeah. Go your own way. You can go it another day. Not a lonely day. You can go your own way. Go your own way.
Awesome, bro.
That's what I'm gonna
Loved it.
do.
There you go, you lovely people. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for attending a rerun of a 2020 gig, May 16th, 2020. That was during the lockdown, during the first lockdown. It was fun times, man. Do you know what, Mighty Atom? It was like, so it's like listening to me playing. I'm obviously sat there cringing at the notes that I'm not missing on the guitar and my voice, but I mean, I'd love to. That's what I'm born to do, man. That's how I express myself best, is through singing. So it's been it's been a year. It's been a year since I performed live. And I'd really like to get back to doing it. There's a restaurant next door that isn't being used. It's empty. And the guy that owns it is the same landlord as this place. So if I could get my hands on the equipment, I could set up in the restaurant next door and have a little sort of gig set up and stream it live and just do live gigs again every day to YouTube, do live gigs to YouTube, and you know, get a donate button or whatever, and just do digital busking on YouTube. If that's, you know, if that's my because that's an option, but I need the equipment back. I had the equipment, you can see it all there, and then when I got kicked out of that apartment illegally by the dickhead alcoholic landlord, all my equipment got stolen along the way. So all I've got left is my guitar. But yeah, love to get back out there. Anyways, we've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I don't know if you can hear that. It's people being very loud outside my window. New residents to the building. So I'm gonna mess up the copyright algorithm, because it's so many different songs that
That's my song. That's my song. That's my song. I want the money for that.
so we're not. I can't. My channel's not monetized anyway. I'm gonna play this. In fact, before we play that, I'm gonna play this. And I'm just thinking about chucking an invite into the chat room if anybody wants to come on for a chat before I piss off. So just while you have a little think about it.
Life in the, what do you think you've learned?
Absolutely nothing. Well, I've tried to learn, but I'll calculate not a lot really. I've learned that you must treat people properly, and that you must proceed in a certain way, and you must try and have a vibe of of how to sort of enjoy situations. So I've learned just to, you know, don't get miserable or fight the misery with some intelligence. This is like the most difficult area of the whole malarkey, really. It's how to turn something around when it's going. And it's not something that you can learn by well, as far as I can see, it's something that comes to you with a bit of luck and a bit of instinct, yeah? But therefore, it's not something you can ever bank on. I'm not smart enough to figure out what the hell it is or how it works at all, you know? That's why I treat it like voodoo, 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 voodoo. I do find I still have a talent to like cause a bit of, stir up a little bit of confusion, yeah? But I'll do what I can to create as much chaos as I possibly can. But my chaos is always well-natured, or has a positive goal at the end. When I start causing chaos in a situation, it's because the situation really needed to be changed, for example, or something is going to happen that I thought would be a good idea. And 9 times out of 10, I'm on it, I must say. Hopefully, that hasn't unjinxed. That hasn't unjinxed. That hasn't unjinxed. That hasn't unjinxed. That hasn't unjinxed.
Anyone that knows me knows that I'm gonna fucking hate doing this, but it's got to be done, innit? If I'm gonna be, you know, taken seriously on YouTube and all that, this is what they do. I'm getting banned, I'm getting deleted, I'm getting shadow banned, I'm getting censored. So do me a favour and just subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, just to give it, you know, that to YouTube and Google. For me, thank you.
Oh, do you know what I want to do? Let's see. Change that back. There we go. Back in the treehouse. Back in the treehouse. Yeah, that was a complete. Today I thought, do you know what? Just put a clickbait title up, and technically you're not lying, because what I'm saying is I saw it explode right before my eyes. I think I jumped the gun a little bit there because I was hoping that my PayPal and my views and my thumbs up were going to explode, and my subscriptions and everything was going to explode right before my eyes because of my amazing stream that I did today. So if anyone wants to come on, there's the link. If anyone wants to come on and have a little chat. Yes, Zelensky, mate, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. Come on. So the that's a tussle. Well, no one's jumping at the chance. I'll tell you what. Do you know what I was listening to earlier? Hopefully you'll be able to hear this.
Where are you? You may feel depressed. And what will you do about that? Well, there's nothing to do about it. Because you would have discovered at this point that the depression, when it's there, is the you of the time. And if you try to get out of it by some sort of distraction, you won't really do anything except cover up the dirt with white paint. So if you feel let down, meaningless, somewhat depressed by this whole thing, and you see at the same time you can't do anything about it, what happens? Why, you're simply watching what's happening. You don't know what's going to happen next. And it isn't just watching something that is formally identified as a depressed state. There's a lot of other things going on too. There's the world around you. There's your breath breathing still, your eyes looking still, your ears hearing still. All that's going on. And you don't know what to make of it anymore. You can't believe anything about it because you know that's all a hoax. So there's nothing left for you to do but watch it. And you have become inwardly rather quiet just because you're worn out. There's nothing to do. You realize that all escapes lead back to the thing you were running away from. You can take a detour. Detours, but they always get shorter. And you get back to where you started. So when this sort of defeat of all enterprises and ideals and aspirations occurs, you find yourself naturally, and not in an affected or forced way, in the contemplative state, where you're just watching what goes on. And even if you're automatically thinking about it, because you realize that those thoughts are futile so far as changing anything is concerned, you might as well try to sweep dust on the stairs with bamboo shadows. And so you watch your thoughts as if they were the ticking of a clock, or birds chattering outside the window, or water falling, and they just chatter on. And life does its thing. You can watch. The thoughts, because they're just chatter, begin to go away. And the past has disappeared, because you know it's just memory. The future has disappeared because it hasn't happened. It never does, you know, tomorrow never comes. There is no tomorrow. And if you don't realize that, it's useless for you to make plans for it. If you do realize there's no tomorrow, then maybe plans will be of use to you. Because when they work out, you can enjoy the result. But if you're not all here, you can't. So tomorrow can only be handled by those who don't take it seriously. So there you are. Now, if you've read the literature, which many of you have, of mysticism and yoga Buddhism, Vedanta, and so forth. You know, it's said again and again and again that this kind of vision, this way of seeing, is always dependent upon transcending your ego in one way or another, giving up. Well, here you are. You've given up. Only you are not able to pride yourself on having achieved a great achievement. And this is the snare for all people who go into these spiritual disciplines. They make a project of getting rid of their ego. They're terribly proud of it. They come home and brag about how much they suffered, how long they sat, and how their legs hurt so much. They're absolute bores. And this spiritual braggery is nothing more than blowing up and inflating the ego to a colossal degree, because the ego is undertaking the actually impossible but seemingly incredibly difficult task of getting rid of itself. So when you run into this kind of thing, don't be beguiled. All those disciplines to get rid of your ego have as their underlying design to persuade you that it can't be done. Not in a merely theoretical kind of persuasion, but so that you actually realize that you can no more get rid of your ego and you can put out fire with fire. It is precisely, you see, the ambition of the ego to be egoless. When you find a person who is what you might call frankly egotistic, makes no bones about it, he will be less egotistic, actually, than people who are very self-effacing. That's a curious thing. People, for example, who speak very frankly and tell the truth and come right out and say whether they like you or whether they don't, whether they want you around or whether they don't. And you say, well, can I stay overnight? And they say, sorry, but I'm tired and I don't want anybody around. You think, well, is that selfish? But that kind of selfishness is not really selfish, because with a person like that, you always know where you are. Nobody likes to impose on anyone else. You can't impose on that kind of person. That makes for a very comfortable relationship. So you owe it to other people to be as egotistic as you are. Then they know where you stand. But if you come out full of love and full of good intentions and make promises to all kinds of people and say, oh, you'll do this, that, and the other for them, and then you forget about it, or you're too lazy, or you think you'd rather not, they've been relying on you for your promises, and then you let them down. Simply because you weren't selfish when it was time to be selfish. So, you know, if somebody asks you, will you help me? Will you give me some money or something like that? If you're not going to do it, say no. And you shouldn't be ashamed of saying no. Because if you're going to do no eventually, do it now. And if you say, well, I'll think it over, I'll go back and look at my bank balance, that means no, but I don't want to say so. And people are always fouling each other up that way. So it's very important to be as egotistic as you are. Because the ambition to be less egotistic than you are is a form, a very insidious form of egotism. And there is nothing more reprehensible than the ambition to be a saint.
Here we go, Mr. Alan Watts, somewhat of a controversial character with some people. A lot of people don't like him. A lot of people do. Some people hate his voice. Some people love his voice. It's really weird because sometimes I love his voice and sometimes he pisses me off. And I just think, oh, shut up, Alan, for fuck's sake. Can you hear yourself? But then I see that in myself. You know, I don't think I'm really much different to Alan Watts myself. So I've got a big ego. I'm very opinionated and I like to express that opinion. And I like it when people, it's not that I like it when people agree because I want people to agree with me. It's just comforting if people agree because they see it. And it's, you know, like that. If people are agreeing with you because they see the same thing as you, they perceive it the same way or in a similar way, and they get what you're saying. It is, you know, it's confirmation and it's comforting. Because this is a crazy fucking world we live in, man. And yeah, I try not to waste my breath calling people out. It's news, which is fake. No time for all of that. Yeah, I mean, I've called him out. I have called him out because it just pissed me off. Everybody's hailing him as the it's going to be the savior of Twitter and blah 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 blah. I think that he is a smart bomb. I think that Elon Musk is a smart bomb that was detonated to help dismantle the fake narrative. Because the thing is, at the moment, the right, if this is a left versus right, the right is a little bit fucking neutered at the moment. They can't say anything because the right's just labelled white supremacist, bigoted, homophobic, transphobic, fucking arachnophobic, globophobic. You know, they've been demonized by the hive mind that owns the media, that does not represent true society. I was watching Constantine and Trigonometry the other day. And do you know what? I'll get it up. Hang on a sec. Let me get it up on the thing here. Trigonometry is really cool. I like trigonometry. It's Constantine, and I can't remember what the other guy is. He used to be a teacher, I think. Let's see if I can find it. Hang on one sec. Interesting. Interesting. Does anybody else notice that they delete things off your watch history? You know you've watched them, and you know the time span that you watched it in. You know you watched this thing in the last day or two, and they don't. They delete it. Right, want to play like that, do you? YouTube, okay, no problem. Trigonometry. I shall find it this way then, you bloody wankers. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Wow. Huh. I think they've deleted it. They've deleted it, and now I can't even remember what one it was I was going to show you. Oh, that was it. It's, hang on. Maybe it was Timcast. Timcast IRL. Oh man, that's really weird. I watched an interview yesterday with Constantine, whatever his name is, who is he's on Trigonometry. He's the co-host of Trigonometry. And what he was talking about yesterday was bloody brilliant. Let's see some of my recommendeds. Okay, well, before I go, the other thing that I watched yesterday was Trigonometry with Jaron Lanier. Lanier, I don't know.
The technology to save Earth is coming. The mission.
Fuck off. This guy.
That even if it doesn't do what it's supposed to, it has all these side effects. It makes everybody a bit more vain and crazy and stupid and contentious and paranoid. That does happen. It's really good at that. And because of that, it becomes this giant invitation to the worst actors in the world to try to go in and sabotage other people's societies.
Right. So that's Jaron Lanier, who I didn't have a very good opinion about him before, years ago, because it's weird because he seemed like a far left. I thought he was far left, basically. But he's not. That's the video. I've just shared the link to the video. And one of the things that he talks about is basically turning things, like saying that our strength will be in groups. Our strength is in groups, but they have to be small groups. They can't be too big. And I think the whole group thing is very much in line with the Fibonacci sequence kind of thing. Like the numbers of people you can have in a group. The best number of people in a group is 5. But how does that calculate out as the group gets bigger? But that's where our strength is going to be, is in groups. So I'm pretty chuffed because I've started a group that's been going since November last year, and we're doing really well, man. And the love in the group is real, and it's very empowering and repairing, and healing and invigorating, and it's just really nice to go into a group with people where you feel like you know those people. And not only that, I mean, everybody in the group, all of us that chat regularly, we all feel like we've known each other in previous lives. So it's very weird, very spiritual, very cool. But that is the way forward, is in small groups and small communities. And those communities can be in alliance with each other. Those communities can form a republic, a confederacy, whatever. Well, nobody took me up on the offer to come into the chat, so I'm Oski. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna probably do the same thing again tomorrow. Actually, just do use one of another gig. I got it from Roxanne's channel, because all of my copies have been deleted when my channel got deleted. I lost all of it. So using Roxanne's channel for that. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. So thank you very much, chat room. Thank you very much, guys. Alex, if you've just arrived, sorry, darling. I'm just going to finish. Yeah, around the same time tomorrow, Guy. Around the same time tomorrow. All right. And yeah, I'll find another gig to play, and we'll take it from there. Thank you very much for being here. Much love. Dude, I was backing up to Odyssey, but they only backed up 600 of my videos. So they missed the first. There were 2,500 videos. So 1,900 videos were lost, which included stuff from 2020. Anyways, I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Thank you very much.
In this life in the, what do you think you've learned?
Absolutely nothing. Well, I've tried to learn, but I calculate not a lot really. I've learned that you must treat people properly, and that you must proceed in a certain way, and you must try and have a vibe of how to sort of enjoy situations. So I've learned just to, you know, don't get miserable or fight the misery with some intelligence. This is like the most difficult area of the whole malarkey, really. It's hard to turn something around when it's going, and it's not something that you can learn by well, as far as I can see, it's something that comes to you with a bit of luck and a bit of instinct, yeah? But therefore it's not something you can ever bank on. I'm not smart enough to figure out what the hell it is or how it works at all, you know? That's why I treat it like hoodoo, 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 hoodoo. I do find I still have a talent to like cause a bit of, stir up a little bit of confusion, yeah? But I'll do what I can to create as much chaos as I possibly can. But my chaos is always well-natured, or has a positive goal at the end. Like when I start causing chaos in a situation, it's because the situation really needed to be changed, for example, or something is going to happen that I thought would be a good idea. And 9 times out of 10 I'm on it, I must say. But hopefully that hasn't unjinxed. That hasn't unjinxed. That hasn't unjinxed. That hasn't unjinxed. That hasn't unjinxed.